We have Shimon, and can you introduce yourself before we start?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
I can introduce myself. So, my name is Szymon Pomorski, but it's really hard for some people to pronounce it, so you can call me to viewers like a Simon because
Yeah.
it's something like this. And I'm 18 year old in October, so I'm now underage. I'm 17. I am from Poland, from Western Poland, and I can describe myself as promoter or of good traditions, promoter of traditional marriage relationships, about traditional life, and also religion promoting, which is of course my part of content. I have Quran here,
Yeah.
so I really often promote religion, but I can call myself also opponent of drugs and alcohol. I don't support it. I'm on the other side of the matrix. So that's what I do. I do content on TikTok. I have their accounts with traveling content, but also with rhetorical content. On
Very
Instagram,
nice.
only travel content, but also on YouTube, I used to record a lot of films. So that's how I expand my personal brand, and that's who I am. But I'm a little bit controversial, especially in my little city of 30,000 people,
Yeah.
where between young people, I can't tell I'm not popular. If you see me on the street
Yeah.
and you see my face, which is in my region, most of guys are like little bit longer hair. I'm characteristical, so people see me. Oh, this is the controversial guy. But actually, I didn't have any bad interactions for who I am, and I think that's because of God. So
Yeah.
that's what I think about myself.
Yeah. Real nice. How about Andrew Tate? Do you fan of Andrew Tate?
Do I like, or can you
You
repeat?
mean do you fan of Andrew Tate? I mean.
Ah, fun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, am I fun? It's really difficult to say if I am fun or not because I don't know exactly what being a fan of someone is. If
Yeah.
it is supported in every realm, I'm not
I
a
don't
fan,
mean
but
I don't mean you support it anywhere. I mean you accept some mindset of Andrew Tate, something like that.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in this case, I would say that I absolutely agree, and I don't know how to even compare myself and Andrew Tate in mindset because I taught a lot from him. So
Yeah.
I personally think if it's the being of fun, having a strong mindset, listening to him and analyzing everything, questioning some things, then I am a fan. I am a fan
Yeah.
of really ambitious people. So yeah.
About Andrew Tate, do you accept some the mindset Andrew Tate have about Matrix?
About Matrix.
Yeah.
It To answer this question, I would like to define the Matrix
Yeah, yeah.
by myself and then compare it to Andrew Tate vision of Matrix.
Yeah.
Because Andrew Tate, let's start from him maybe. Andrew Tate says mostly physical things about the Matrix. That's it is actual system where we live in. It's everything. It's how they make money, how not only people, normal people, average people, but also how banks make money, how it works. A lot of people, like for example, Luke Belmar says the same. A lot of smart people says the same. So I think I agree fully with Andrew Tate with Matrix on this in this case. But my personal scene of Matrix, it's also about mentality
Yeah.
because if you can be outside the physical matrix, but if you didn't escape, then you are still failing, because if you even escape and have money, have yachts, and you are not mentally free, you are still posting some videos of activists which are screaming Black Lives Matter or another dumb shit,
Yeah.
then I think you are not outside. So my definition of matrix is maybe it's wider, it's a big spectrum because it's also mental. And I think people who promote and live in mental matrix have this quote. This is my quote. They think that if something is popular and a lot of people do it, everything opposite must be bad.
Yeah.
I am a supporter of LGBT. I love LGBT, for example.
Yeah.
And I'm acting like a Matrix guy. And someone comes and says, yeah, I'm opposite of this. I don't support it. And they are like, bad person, misogynist, homophobic,
I know.
and something like this. So this is the Matrix. This is the Matrix. But I would say something original about the Matrix, which is, I believe, it is an actual pyramid scheme. If you know what I mean, it's like a pyramid of people.
Yeah,
because
I know.
Andrew Tate. Oh, and that's the point. I don't agree with him because Andrew Tate, when he speaks about Matrix, he says about they don't want money because they can print money. They want only control, but I don't agree. They want actually money, but to get the money forever for their families of elites, they need to have control. They don't need just control for nothing. They want to be certain with future of their kids. They are also caring people. They caring about like Bill Gates and all this Illuminati stuff. I believe these guys actually care about their children, but they are elites, and because of their massive ego, they are engaging people to the pyramid, which is make people semi-depressed. And now everything around is depressed, and they work hard. They work hard for us, so we now have control over our money, over all money. So in the future, we will have also control, and that is Matrix. It's not about the control, but control of having money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think.
Yeah, but about the Matrix, what I think about the Matrix, but not like Andrew Tate, because I think different. I'm different person, and I think the Matrix is the world we live on it, and yeah, I actually believe in this world is not real, something like that, something like Matrix movie. But it's really
Yeah.
different, and I have to talk about this subject more in another podcast about the Matrix. And yeah, I think Matrix is really different than the Andrew Tate mindset.
Yeah, because I think he says everything about the Matrix because he wants every niche of market. So
Yeah.
people, because this is marketing, every single person will sit here in Matrix. So there is some Matrix, and the Matrix wants me to work very hard and does not make my dreams come true.
Yeah.
And this transmission, this section of words is good for everyone. Guy from South Africa will understand it. Stupid guy that doesn't know anything about geography from America will understand it, and everyone. So yeah, I would totally agree with you on this topic because it's easy to say, this is Matrix, this is Matrix.
Yeah.
But if you actually go down deep in the rabbit hole, you will find another people who talk about it, and they are passionate about getting knowledge about the Matrix. So yeah, totally agree.
And nowadays, some teenagers in something like TikTok platform or Instagram, they think Matrix is something like joke, and make some joke about it and make some meme about it. And I don't like this something like stupidity,
Yeah, I would say that it's a weird because the person who firstly told me about Andrew Tate mindset, about these old films, was a person that now is pretty much a geek.
Yeah.
I don't know if he will be watching it, but pretty much he was so passionate about getting knowledge about Matrix, about mental health and everything from Andrew Tate, but I think it was like his mental model of having fun. Ha, this guy is talking funny things. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't like him, but he fights, and he's saying that women shouldn't drive, and some people just like the show of emergency meeting by Andrew Tate, and some people are actually analyzing only interviews.
Yeah,
And
something
I am
like
the second.
toxic mindset, you mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Because if someone is like this friend, he introduced me to Andrew Tate, and I saw his films, and okay, I think I think it's similar to some show, but I put my phone away, and then I was analyzing the interview, and the Andrew Tate was here, and he was talking about really serious things.
Yeah.
It was controversial because of other people thinking it's bad, but I saw it and wow, so he is right. I thought the same like this guy a lot of years ago, but nobody wanted to hear me, and I thought I was wrong. I was wrong. But now, when I watched this, I was like, oh, this guy is saying some real facts that we need to say. And this guy, when he heard, now I am fan, but I was not a fan of the reality show of Andrew Tate speaking funny things, but I was real fan. I am psychopathic. He introduced me to Andrew Tate. Hey, what color is your Bugatti? You know this.
Yeah.
You know this show text and funny games of Andrew Tate, but actually this guy was pretty much a fan of this, but then when I became, he was like, wait, so you agree with him? Yes, either I agree, either not. There is no between. I don't know. There is always a clear answer. The only thing that blocks us from it is lack of knowledge. So I decided I would say to you that you are absolutely right about this point.
Yeah.
Everything that connects the really young children to Matrix is mostly because of funny content, which can be dangerous. It's like if you let your kids watch, I don't know, some Rick and Morty, your 7-year-old kid, if he watches it, your kid, he would be like, or she would be like screaming and do some crazy stuff and use bad words. Of course, because it's for adults. It's for adults. It's for 16 plus. And the same is with Andrew Tate. If stupid kid will watch it, he would be walking around school saying, what color is your Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti, Mr. Teacher? And he would be. I saw even a video one day of a guy who had real mental illness. I think it was spectrum of autism. He was like 14, and he watched Andrew Tate videos. He didn't understand it because of mental illness.
Yeah.
He stood up in the classroom and told the teacher that he's the alpha male here, and he is the ruling, and teacher must go to his desk because he's now ruling because he's alpha male. So this is ridiculous, actually, how the kids can be affected, but it doesn't change the thing that besides the show, his speeches are really intriguing and interesting.
You mean they didn't get the good point of the videos, something like Andrew Tate videos? They didn't get the good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fully agree. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't find the good things. They found the funny things, satirical, cut out of the context, and then they think they must agree to the funny context, which is.
Yeah.
I also joke like that when a girl says to me that I think you don't tolerate LGBT, and I say to my friends, to women, listen, I don't care if someone is black, white, LGBTQ or not, if he's Muslim or Jewish, I hate everyone equally.
Yeah.
So and I say this joke very often, and but I see that they know this is a joke. It's the same joke that Andrew Tate does. And people like, oh, he did this when he told the story about gluten eating eating woman. That's funny joke, and
Yeah.
people like watching this and oh, he's a misogynist because most of his live transmissions, most of his lives and films are 4 hours long. If you look on YouTube, Andrew Tate podcast or interview, everything is from 2 hours to 4. The 1 hour videos must be exceptionally short with the George Jenko. But I think, except that, if you cut out of the context the joke, and some kids are really passionate about life of Andrew Tate, and they see the clip when he's joking, oh, I won't help this gay when he's I don't know, when he's in fire or he's escaping from some building that is falling over. I won't help him because Andrew Tate joked about it,
Yeah.
and they don't realize it's a joke. So it's actually stupid how the word works, but it doesn't mean we must censor him.
Yeah,
It's
I
it's
agree
how
with
the
you.
algorithm.
Yeah, I agree with you on this subject. Yeah. And the next question is, what do you do to escape from the Matrix?
What do? I would start from saying that's my situation. I got to know that my situation, my law system is
Yeah.
actually in Poland for person that is 17 years old and have parents as both custom officers, so which is border guard or something like this,
Yeah.
And in this case, I cannot open a company. I cannot work as a copywriter or dropshipper, none of these things till I'm 18, which is October. So when I got to know that, I was like shocked because what do? I have so much time, but I want to escape, but if I open a company, then hence jail for parents because it's illegal to be in the institution of country. So I decided I just try UGC, which is creating content on TikTok, Instagram, and try to expand it as much as I want. But also I watch a lot of courses, which is dropshipping by Jordan Baum,
Yeah.
and I would really recommend it for a lot of people, for a lot of viewers, and even for you, because this course, I'm not an expert to tell that this course is great, but when I see the guy who is talking really clearly about everything that the video includes, and he really tries to tell and explain, and it sounds smart. So I didn't try dropshipping, but I would say his course is really great, and fortunately is free because of the affiliate marketing links. And also the second thing I do for the Matrix escaping is of course books, which is mental health, and of course some business. The first book, I must start from this book because of the honor.
Yeah.
It's of course Quran, because there was saying that if you want to chop the tree in the forest, first you take the knife and you must make it sharp for half of the time. So it's really important to just put the religion first, to remind you about morality during having a business. The next books are more like investing, and this is Mark Douglas. I don't know what's the title in English, but it's a really good trader. I heard about it. He looks like that, and he's really popular on the market of teaching. I also have some mindset books like Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. Is all about ideologies and it's stuff, but a really good book that I got from, I don't know if you know Luke Belmar.
No, I didn't.
Do you know? Yeah, so it's the owner and CEO of Capital Club. It's similar to the real world, but actually I would say that he talks really clearly about some mental things. So he told me he recorded a video recommending this book, and it's called in English The Passion of the Soul by Descartes, which is of course philosopher. And I think this book is actually smart, and it's the one of the first numbers to first steps to escape the matrix, because it helps you understand, but it's really easy to understand how the biology of our mind works. So it is said how we should set the rules for ourselves, what we should do, that we shouldn't listen to everybody, that we should question everything. And it really shocked me because this book is produced in 1938, which is before World War II. It's a really old book, and if you read some of the quotes, you would read it and say, one moment, Andrew Tate was here.
Yeah.
This is really similar mindset. And when I found this book, The Passion of the Soul, I was like reading and wait. So the people before Andrew Tate knew about how the mental matrix works and what we should do, but in the last 10 years, nobody actually reads books except of some books about not history, but some some novels, some books like The Lord of Rings or something. People read something like that, but I read only because I want the information. I don't want the story. If I want to do something crazy, I don't read a book about a pirate, but I I try to become a person that travels, for example. So if I want information, I get the books, and I think some of them, these are only some, can actually help you escape from the mental and financial matrix. Yeah. So that's the point where I make.
And about me, I don't really. It's really good books. You said that to us to read it, but I don't really like to read book. I have some problem with book. I don't really like book.
Yeah. And it is interesting because I was really similar. I wasn't like, if it was a lecture in my school, okay, I would read it. It was anything else, I would read it. But when I got to know about everything that Luke, Belmar, that Andrew, that Tristan and Justin says about all these things, I was like, wait, so what am I gonna do? I cannot open a company till the 5th of October next year, because that then was next year. So I was like, oh my God, 1 year and a half. What should I do? I have a lot of time. So I started to read it because of the information. And thanks to this, I developed smart mindset, because when people actually hate you, on the internet, I think 98% of the people, if it comes to smart people, even 99.9 people who would be hated on the internet, they would stop. They would stop immediately. Maybe not immediately, but they wouldn't handle that much. And I was hated person. I had a lot of comments, but I was actually, well, so what should I do? Not say the truth, not say about their religion. No, I found about being a master of the word. Not word, but word. Yeah. And I studied some books and how to speak, also some interviews. Yeah, so these are the ways, especially in our age, which is not 30 or 25, because in 25 you have at least some experience if you are a smart person. Yeah. But in our age, these are basic things. Just study hard about anything that will make you good.
I say I hate books, but after you show these books, I realize we have some books to read it and get some good mindset and good point from the books, because in my life I never read some good books. I don't mean like stories. I hate some story books, some romantic.
Stories. Yeah.
I can't get a vibe from book. like read a romantic book and say, "Oh, it's a very lovely book," something like it. I can't do this, but about good books, like you read it. Yeah, I really like to read these books. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there are some men like us that they don't want just sit and relax and read. Oh, and he went there and then there. I'm like the guy that I just got back home 2 days ago from the islands. So I think when I travel, because I travel a lot with my parents, that's the moment when guys like us are active. Because when I travel now, there is 4 a.m. in the morning. I must go to the airport. It's 160 kilometers. I must remember about this. Then you flight. Then you have your flight. Then you land, and then you must talk with the guy from the car rental office. You must talk with some guy from booking of your hotel. Then must you go somewhere and visit something, and you must be everywhere on time. So I think that for some guys, reading and relaxing on just some books is not enough emotions. Of course, I can read some interesting book about some story and have some emotions, but I would definitely work hard to be able to travel and do a lot of important things. That's why escaping the matrix is actually hard. It's actually, I would say, harder than staying in it, because if you actually escape the matrix, it's for you like a roller coaster. For a little girl, if you are a little girl and you see the biggest roller coaster, for example in Poland, because if we have in Europe the biggest, if you see the Hyperion, which is the biggest in Poland roller coaster and in entire Europe, if you're a small girl, you're like, whoa, I'm scared of this. But it's still a fun park. It's still a theme park. And when I go on the roller coaster, I'm like, yay, the fresh air and everything. This is all Matrix. This is Matrix. That's how it works. For people who want to just lay in bed, this bed or your bed, and watch some crazy videos, there is a place in the Matrix. There is always a place in the Matrix when you can watch the videos, work a little bit, make yourself a good chicken with some, I don't know, with some sauce, and that's how you finish your life. But I think you have only one life, so I would definitely become the guy, not the little girl scared of the going to the roller coaster. Being outside the mental matrix is hard, so I think Andrew Tate has one of the hardest life, but he's still happy because that's how you live your life, not because of being happy, but because of being satisfied. And there is a difference. But one point I would like to say about this, because I said that there is always a place in the Matrix for people that want lay, that want relax, and want to work a little job and have a little loving girlfriend and dog and house. So I think it's still possible. But in this time, you don't have to escape the Matrix. You can live normal life, but the problem comes when it comes to inflation. But let's skip this topic. Let's skip inflation and start talking about mental matrix. If you are still in the matrix because you like that lifestyle, that laying in bed, that your girl is in the home with you, okay, no problem. But mental matrix is always some propaganda going from your TV saying to your girlfriend that doesn't understand the idea and of matrix, and she hears COVID is attacking, COVID is everyone is panicking, whoa, and then second day we have even something like companion of videos in Poland on the TV. Be vaccinated, and we as government institution, we will register you in a vaccination competition, so you can win a car, a scooter, or the hoverboard, and the least attractive I can't say salary, but because it's not salary for being vaccinated, but price. price. The least important price is like $120. So everyone is, oh, this is cool, vaccination. And if you are the person in the physical matrix with your girl, she listens to it, she starts panicking. Then next day, she starts, go, I want this scooter, I want this car because I'll be vaccinated. I don't know, some Jeffrey Epstein pedophile comes, and she's like, I think it's fake because the news said it's good. And if the propaganda beats your family, then you can't react. You are still in the physical matrix. That was a good lifestyle of being in the matrix. I think in the America in the 80s, or in your country, I think in 60s or before, but before even the Islamic Revolution. I think it was a good idea to be in the matrix, have a house for a little bit money, have a garden, have a loving girl and stuff.
But
Of
people
course,
of my country, I have to say something before you say that. All people in my country is in Matrix, and no one
Yeah.
like me escape from Matrix. No one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually real. But before it, because the Matrix sounded good. It sounded good for open-minded people. It sounded okay. You have this money, and news for free. News is for free, and news mostly don't lie because there is nothing to lie about. But when the time goes up, and we are in the 21st century, some topics just get from nowhere and starts beating you. Some topics like some money banking. People are more educated in these times, and now it's really hard to stay in the matrix and live a little life in bed with your girlfriend. It's actually good for some people, but they are still in the mental matrix because their girlfriend every time can turn on the TV and listen about how LGBTQ is worth of promoting, and she will be going to the protest, and the boy would do nothing because he really wants his girl besides, so he doesn't want to lose her, so he also promotes LGBTQ, and they are depressed because they don't have enough money because the inflation. So for me, after hearing this, what I said from a lot of people, my natural effects of thinking is like, there is no other way for me. There is actually no other way. Even for these people, they can also still live in the small house with the girlfriend, but actually, they in the future they will work by side hustling also. All the people. I think a lot of people from the Matrix, for example, my parents, which are 9-to-5 jobs. A lot of these people, this type of people, will start side hustling, not because they want to escape, but it will be really hard to live just from your 9-to-5 salary, and that is scary, because 50-60 years ago it wouldn't be that scary because you always had a job. The news didn't have to lie about something because there was nothing to lie about, and then 9/11, now this Palestine, Gaza, Israel conflict. Just the news can't lie. They just can't be like, oh, we'll say the whole truth. No, they don't. They won't do it, and it's really scary. I don't know what do you think about? Are you actually scared of what are the causes of staying in the matrix? Are you scared of staying if something goes wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm scared. The one thing I'm scared it will be happened in my future, maybe you say. Yeah, I'm very scared to think about it, to not be a successful person in my future.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so scary. And maybe it happened for living in my country, but I have some plan for travel to another country, but it's scary for me.
Yeah, so as everyone from the viewers can hear, that Bruce said that in these times, and I will agree totally. I'm also it's really for me uncomfortable to say I'm scared of or afraid of something, but it is supposed to motivate me. It is a motivation that I hear people from this my circle of cooperation says that whoa. If we'll stay in the matrix, that won't be the life we wanted. And I'm pro dreaming about big successful projects, not just having a Bugatti and living still in the same house and laying on the beach. I would open something, the something like Genghis Khan did. Like he attacked in Mongolia another people. I won't attack another people, of course,
Yeah.
but he just expanded. He expanded his territory, and I want to do this also. And I also I cannot actually imagine me failing in this kind of endeavor. I cannot. I am afraid actually of this. This is the one thing I am also afraid that, like you, something can go wrong.
I have some mindset about this because, like Andrew Tate say, if you really work hard and if you really want it, you never fail, you know.
Yeah,
And
totally agree.
yeah, and because of this code, we can realize if we really try hard and like grinding, we can
Yeah.
fail and we escape from Matrix for 100%, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And yeah, next question is, what are the consequences of following the Matrix?
So, like I said, it can really affect you really, really, really badly, because if you stay in the pyramid of being semi-depressed and promoting some crazy propaganda stuff, the only way out will be some sort of information from media that will tell you, be entrepreneur, don't be supporter of LGBT. But we all know that won't happen. So the consequences are not financially bad state, because I believe you can stay in the matrix and not be that unsuccessful. You can also be some sort of successful, but if you stay in the matrix as a mentality and mindset, I would think it will kill you. If you are not a strong person or a stupid person, it will just kill you. The thing that everyone is like the opponent. You see everyone as an opponent, and if you are staying in the mental matrix, everyone is an opponent of you when he says something bad about you. And when you created to do some successful things, but you actually don't know about that you are a good person, you believe that you are depressed, that you are maybe gay because something turns in your mind, then everyone that says something bad is like, oh my god, they saying something bad, I can't believe it. But if you have your rules, if you don't stay in the matrix, if you don't follow the matrix of mentality, then you are, hey, one moment, they hate me, they hate us because they wanna be us.
Yeah.
And this is the
Right,
quote.
that
They
one, yeah.
hate us because they wanna be us or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And next question is, are you personally a successful person?
yeah. So I can call myself successful mentally, but it's only I wrote even some really interesting quote.
Mm-hmm.
I can call myself successful mentally, but I do not express the need of showing my disrespect to successful people by declaring that. So it means that I cannot actually say that I'm successful when I say about my successful mentality that I gain, because it would be disrespect for people who really work and accept mentality. They also have dropshipping, copywriting, trading on the market, and I can't say that I'm successful mentally, because when I see these people accept being successfully developed, I see them doing this stuff business, I feel like, okay, I must show the honor and I will say that I am I am successful mentally, but I don't want express my need to say that I am successful because of disrespect disrespect for them. So I respect all the hardworking people. So I won't call myself successful. And I don't think I would be arrogant enough to call myself successful. Oh, I am successful. I am successful. If someone asks me, because people often on my TikTok lives ask me, why are you saying these things about all the topics, about tradition, about relationships, about business, and opening your mindset? Who are you that you were saying this? And I'm like, okay, now I can say, because I consider myself as a successful person who thinks and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I can call myself then successful because I defeat myself from the people that want only my weakness, get my weakness from me. But actually, to be honest, I can't call on this interview because I respect you, you respect me, and we are talking. I respect the viewers, so I cannot call myself successful. And what about you? Are you actually successful?
Yeah, I think I'm a successful person because I do about mentally, about my work, anything. I don't care. I have 200 followers on my Instagram, or I have, I don't know, 7 followers on, or 17 followers on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
or on YouTube, 13 people subscribe me. I don't care about that, but about the things I do in my life and the mindset I have. Yeah, I'm a successful person.
Yeah, and I fully understand it. It's like
Yeah.
success because when you were somewhere, I was, so I say, when you were somewhere down here, I will show it in my hands. When you were somewhere like here, and now you are here, and even if it's only little thing to be here, and people start from here, but you started from here, so that your success, you are successful because your success was actually bigger, but you are on the same level that other people who were born there or just got that mentality. So I really can see your point that you are making, that you consider yourself successful because you actually do your best. And that's the easiest things to say.
Yeah. And the next question is, do you believe that every new year is better than previous year and previous one?
Yeah, I understand this question, but I would say absolutely and utterly not. Because I believe that every year can be exceptionally hard, tough, and harder and harder. And only way out of this hard year, because when the new year comes, in Poland, a lot of people have this tradition that they come and say, I wish that the year will be happier, that it will have more luck. And I am like, no, thank you. I wouldn't take from someone that he says to me, I wish that the year will be happier for you and you will be more luckier. No, I wish for myself and for other people that they can be ready if the year turns into something bad, like a pandemic. In 2019, we weren't actually, world wasn't ready for the COVID. And I fully understand it. People wish, oh, I wish you lucky year. And what happened? Something worse that it was. So I don't believe that every next year will be better. You can be only better, and that's why you can see, and all the viewers, people see that you are going here, and you see the world that is making God is giving you some good things, some prizes, because you are getting better, not because just this year is happy. No, because you are a better person. So I don't believe that we cannot actually predict the future, but we can predict our movements, and thanks to that, the actually next year can be for me a more happier year and better, because I try, not because I lay and I hope.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And yeah, me too, because I think all things depends on me and the people live on Earth. And yeah, we can say next year is better than, I don't know, 2024 or anything. This is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is, do you agree with Tate brothers for 100%? Because you said
It
you're a
depends.
Tate fan.
Yes, I said it, and I think in most of not basic but controversial things that he says, I can agree 100%. And it's really funny that the most things I don't agree. I can tell it's most, but
Yeah.
most of the funny content, but maybe some sort that I don't agree are actually some videos that are certain for a lot of people and everyone, even my grandma will come here, even if she would hate Andrew Tate, she would watch it and, oh, I agree. And I don't agree with some points that everyone would agree.
Yeah.
And the most important point about Tate brothers that I don't agree, but I don't agree with it because I don't understand it, and it's all about love, and I don't have this maybe instinct developed in my body that I truly feel the word of love, just love. I love you, you love me, just the love. I don't see it as the love the same as Tate, that he told about it in his films and videos, and he told with Tristan about girls that he fell in love, especially Tristan. He told us in one of video that he fell in real love, and I don't understand. I don't agree that something like real love exists. Maybe I would say and explain it as liking this person that you are in relationship more than others, but I cannot actually agree that it's something magical or another stuff, because I know that maybe when women fall in love, they feel some magic and they feel some instincts of being in this love, and like Tristan
You
said,
know, when
and
we said the magic, it not means really magic, you know. It
I
means
yeah, I
the
know, I know, I
feel,
know.
the feel we get, you know, something like that. You feel something new in your body, in your brain, anywhere, okay? And
Yeah,
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 this is a
I can
magic.
understand this. I can understand it, but
Yeah.
I cannot really say a lot of about these feelings. I
Because you
had
don't have
this type of feeling.
experience about this.
Yeah, I have experienced some of these things, but after all, when I saw myself in the past, when I see myself and what I felt, I can logically and scientifically in my mind tell to myself, oh, I felt this weird way because I felt that she's and blah 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 blah. I can't I can explain to my, it's too logical for me, the love. For me, love is when you really work hard for your family, when you really love someone, which for me means that you are really and that you really give an effort in your relationship, that you care about other people, that about your girlfriend, that this love is strict. There's rules. You cannot wear this shirt, and you cannot tell me what to do in my house, and something like that. I can see it logically as a love, but not as emotionally as other people. Like this feeling when I had when I met her. I know I had also the same feeling when I met my I can say my ex. I also had the same feelings, but now I understand where it comes from. And if I was myself from this time in the past, I totally wouldn't feel the things, because I think the feeling of love was caused of lack of knowledge in myself. I experienced it, but I wouldn't say it was good after all. when the I can't say breakup because it is too complicated, but when we were no longer friends, I can say this, then I realized that okay, maybe it was good. I felt these emotions, but after all, I am glad I am out of it. I don't want to feel more of these emotions in this case. So I think love is really not not it's not stable word. We can say a lot of different words in English for something like that, but I think it's not stable because it has a lot of meanings, and for somebody else it will be something else here, 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 here. A lot of people are in a relationships and they don't even know what is love. That's everyone think about love. What is love
Yeah.
or something? Where is the love? But it's really interesting.
I want to say something about the love. We can't talk about love now because I'm 18 years old and you're 16 years old,
Yeah,
right? We are teenagers, something like I'm teenager, you're teenager, and we didn't feel the real love, you
yeah,
know?
because
This is
yeah,
not
I
a
understand your
serious
point.
love.
Yeah, I because when we felt these emotions,
Yeah.
it was like love because oh she's pretty and she talks like this and it's good, good, good,
Yeah, I
and
have a
I want to
crush
do
on
everything
him.
for yeah,
Something like
and
that.
will do everything for her because she's this and this, and these girls were actually pretty when I talked to them, but I never, never engaged in a relationships as serious. You are my girlfriend. It was like this close, this close. Everyone was treating each other like love partner, but women in I don't know women that were like I think I was 13 and she was 14, and it was like not absolutely not the same feeling that our parents get and all the people. I don't think it's the same. Maybe the feeling is the same, but the atmosphere
Yeah.
around it. Because if you are young, if you fall in love, it's like you don't have actual reason to fall in love. You don't even know if she is valuable woman. You don't know anything, but you are in love. But when you grow up, I think then you will realize the actual reason. Wow, I'm in love, but it's because I know this, and I have an instinct. And I would like to say also about times. I don't know if in your country there is it is common to go to the kindergarten, but I was in so it's kindergarten, and I used to be there. I used to be I think 4 or 5 years old. It was the craziest feeling ever in my life, because it was the only 5 6 years when you didn't feel anything. You felt nothing in case of women. It was like, girl, I'm scared of girls first. Then it was like, oh, this is girl, I am a man. I don't think we have something in common. I am not friend with girls because we don't cooperate with girls like, oh, friends. We more cooperate as a team in a relationship. So that is the point I want to make. That it was really I am really curious, and I can say I'm really studying the history of my life when I was in kindergarten. I was 5, and I didn't feel anything to women. I was too young. I didn't know who are them, but I wasn't interested at all in them. And it is really intriguing. I was like empty. Now
Yeah.
when I see a woman, even she is not that pretty, but it's a woman. I talk differently.
Yeah.
I create my I create my speech differently. And then when I was 5, it was like I don't care.
Yeah. This girl.
This my
Yeah. I don't care
yeah.
about that. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
normal.
and it's really interesting because it shows you how the world would look if you just canceled love. and all the thing, what the love wouldn't exist, the instinct wouldn't exist, then emptiness of my 5-year-old self in the kindergarten.
Yeah.
It would be boring, I must say.
And I want to say something. You talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
about the teenagers. Nowadays, I see some teenagers talk about. I want to talk about girls. See some photos on Instagram. Say, "Oh, I have a crush on him. He's so, I don't know, handsome or anything." And I say this is not love if you have a crush on someone, because nowadays teenagers thinks about crush on someone and say it means I love him. This is not love. I only talk
This
about
is instinct.
yeah. This is something like, I don't know how can I say that, but yeah,
You just
yeah,
see someone and you just like him, and then it's in Poland. It's like in Poland we have a word for it, and it's zauroczenie. When the young teen fall in love with her,
yeah,
and nobody knows why, just because this guy is just cool.
Yeah.
He's cute. He's that. He's smart.
Yeah.
Not pretty smart. They are not valuable person because they are really young, and they just fall in love with each other, and they are like, oh, I love you, and I love you. It is actually beautiful, but it's not real. It's, oh, this is my crush. But
Yeah.
your crush posts every day on Instagram some almost naked photos in Europe.
Yeah.
Is it really a crush,
Yeah.
or just your imagination? And it really affects us badly as teenagers, because a lot of us, maybe from you viewers, a lot of people and teenagers think that this love, the zauroczenie,
Yeah.
this love is actually the example of real love, and this almost the same, but not the same, but almost. And they actually think that. And if they are in the zauroczenie state,
Yeah.
they are like, oh, I love him, but I don't know why. And then is the time when men will do anything for her, and it's bad. He wouldn't think about himself and improving. Oh, she's pretty, and she is thinking, oh, he is really handsome. But the point I'm making here is when she cares about him and think, oh, he's really handsome, nothing happens.
Yeah.
But Andrew Tate once said, if you focus on women instead of your goals, you lose them both.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you take the state of zauroczenie as a standard of love, if you think, oh, it's almost the same as love, then in the future you will end up as some, I would say, simp that will do anything for the woman, and a lot of women just don't want him because he hasn't got any rules, anything. He bases on falling in love magically, just from feeling. But it's not about feeling. It's about being a good person.
Yeah.
It's not unconditional love. Love, real love, I think it's strict. It's, you can't do this, but you can do that, and that's fact, truism.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Do you agree with the Tate brothers then say that being in a relationship is a waste of time?
I personally think
Yeah.
that this will be a long answer, okay?
Yeah.
So I personally think that if you are normal guy in the Matrix, being happy from the Matrix and from the propaganda, and you are still in your life and you study, for example, you want to be a doctor, you want to be you want to be a doctor, you study really hard, you have good grades, everything is good,
Yeah.
and you have a cute little girlfriend, then nothing happens because you have certain future. Of course, something can happen and you will lose your legs and you won't be a doctor. Of course, unfortunately, but in most of cases, the future is more certain than our future, as we both. It's more certain. He would be a doctor, this, and he really studies hard and all of this. Okay, it's certain 100%. So the being in a relationship in our age is in this case actually nothing bad. But if you are someone like us, or even ambitious people who aren't on their best, they are not here, they are still walking. Maybe some people are here and it's their top. You cannot go more up if you are this doctor. But we are still here, but we are walking. If you are walking, you don't need to add any problems to your life. And I think being in a relationship is not bad, but if you are in our age, of course, but if you are really improving yourself, it's like a bit of adding little problems to your life. And especially if you don't have money, because you will try to solve these problems, solve these troubles by your effort, by your time, and you can always improve yourself by this time, but you can't because of the girlfriend, and that's the duty. You have to do this with your girlfriend, and I fully agree on that. You have to do some things when you have a girlfriend. It's your duty. So in this case, it is actually uncomfortable, and I would call it waste of time, because you are improving yourself, and you can always work harder. And it's like I would, in strict, easy words, it's like adding a bit of problems to your life to solve. And if you don't have money, the problems will expand and will be bigger. So I would be anti relationships, but I think if you want to have a girl, not traditionally, but if I would want a girl from my city, from my friends, I would choose the girl who is ready to be in a traditional relationship in the future. But for now, she stays in her home. She has her own life. For this time, we are in the partnership. We help ourselves. We love. We hug each other and everything. It's okay. For me, it's now okay because, this is a good girl for marriage, but she still go to work, and I would love to retire my future wife. So now, for this time, she would go to work, I would go to work, I would work on myself, and then when I'm stable, I change it to a normal relationship. But for the most cases, it can fail, because she's like, I don't want to just become in a relationship when you are dominant, when you are traditional. I want to be independent woman like I was. And when men work 7 days a week, non-stop, like all these entrepreneurs, I think it's bad. So I think most likely I would say that being in a relationship in early age and in teenage years is adding problems to your life, and it can be a waste of time in most of the cases. Of course, exceptions does not disapprove the rule, like Andrew said.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean it can be another solving of this problem. But I think if you really want a girlfriend, okay, have a girlfriend and see what will happen. But if you don't have this chance, just don't chase them. Just don't go for them. And this is my ultimate long answer for this, because it's a really wide and hard topic for me to say about this.
Yeah, some people, but this is my opinion about this. You can have it, but don't focus on her. If you want to do something like I recording some podcasts, if she said, okay, go out and drink some, I don't know, coffee or anything. If I want to really record some video, I say no, I don't want to do this. And I record my video. This is because this is my work. I don't leave my work for you. This is my rule. And this is my opinion. You can have it, but you have to change your mindset about focus on her.
of course, but in most cases, the woman that will, it's hard to find a woman when that will stay in the state. When you are working, you are independent. You can say to her whatever you want. Go, just don't interrupt me. Go drink some coffee. You can say that. But if she tells you, "Hey Bruce, I think I'm going out with my boyfriend, not boyfriend, but
Yeah.
another guys. You can work on yourself. You can meet with some Simon. You can talk. I can meet with my guys and everything." And I think most women would understand this type of relationship like that. That, he's independent, so I would be also independent. And it's really hard to find a woman that will allow you to be independent without providing money and family for her from this time. That's why most of individuals focus on their goals, because it's impossible to have not girlfriend but good relationship with women that are near to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I would like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And first is about college and university. And do you find college useful for you, and why?
If you don't really know what you want to do in the college and in your future, and it's not really good for you. You can't be a doctor and businessman. This is not a really different job, I think. You can be doctor and businessman. Yeah, that's okay. But if you don't know what do you want to do in the future after the college or anything, or going to college, you don't know what you want to do, no, it's not really good for you. But I know what I want to do after I go to college.
Yeah,
You have
I
to have
agree.
a plan. You have to have a plan. If you don't know what do you want to do, okay, quit. No problem.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
And the second question I want to ask you is about criminal record of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, and also Luke Tate,
Yeah.
their cousin, because he's also in this case. Do you believe in their innocence?
He didn't do anything with any girl, you know. He don't need to rape someone. He is charismatic, have a charismatic personality. He can have anything because he have money, and he don't need to
Yeah,
rape
but
someone. I can't really believe that he do this.
Yeah.
Human
I understand that.
trafficking.
I think he would be too intelligent
Yeah.
to just rape.
Yeah.
If he would do something illegal, I think it would be creating some crazy project that would actually do something to women. But I don't believe he just, I want sex with this girl, I will do
Yeah.
it. I think he's too intelligent. That I think he believed in himself. He had self-confidence in the past. So I think if he had the self-confidence, he knew that he will need money and that he will be improving yourself to be a successful person. So I don't see the point of raping. I don't see my point of raping somebody.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But maybe there is something with human trafficking, because I don't really understand, because in the case files there is written 7 people. There are 7 people, 7 women that tell him that he's wrong, that he did something bad to him. And then I watched the interview, and Tristan and Tate, Andrew Tate, says no. Two girls. There were 2 girls, and some Sophie. It means this Sophie didn't do this. She's crazy or something.
Yeah.
And when they say it, I actually believe that they believe in their innocence. I see them fighting not because they are some bad people and scary people. When I see them, I think like okay, they are really engaged in this case. They are really saying we are innocent, we didn't do it, why, or something. When Tristan says, why would I traffic some human, they are really acting crazy, and I can't believe that they would just lie like this. That they are acting like some actors in the theater that they are innocent. But that case, and the fact that in the files there is 7 victims and they say only 2, I don't know. One option is they are lying about something, and the second is the case files are just so funny and so ridiculous that they don't even say about these 5 women that are not on the case. I don't know how you would say the files look. But okay, so the next question. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think that 2024 will change a lot in this world? Do you think it would be great year, or something like alien invasion will happen?
I don't know really, but the world changed every day. You know, I can say 2024 is a very different year, and yeah, we can see some aliens. The world's gonna, I don't know, blah blah. But yeah, the year is only number. It
Yeah,
depends
I
on
understand.
me and depends on people live on Earth. Yeah, I
I
can't really
understand.
answer this question because yeah, this is not good question because 2024 is it's only number. I don't believe on year, new day, and yeah.
Okay, I fully understand. But influential people from internet said that in this year there must happen something crazy, and crazy things are happening. All the I don't know if you saw Virgin Atlantic Airlines. It's like ads of airlines that now are 100% tolerant, and they have their pronouns or here. They have their pronouns near their heart, and it's they them, Caesar, and something like this. And a lot of people told that these things are happening, and the question was about, do you believe that more crazy thing will happen in the next year, or is it gonna to be calm and normal year? Can you predict this?
You mean 2024 or next year, 2025?
Yeah, 2024 and
24.
next year.
It's going to be worse, you know, because the LGBTQ and this kind of problems like feminist is
Yeah.
getting more than now, and we have more problem like this, like LGBTQ. This is my opinion.
So what do you think about this independent woman and feminists?
About the feminist,
Yeah.
I don't really understand this type of people because they talk about equal right and this kind of shit and say, okay, equal right. What means equal right? What means feminist? First of all, when you say I'm feminist, before that you have to explain who's feminist, you know? And after that, you can say, okay, I believe I'm feminist. But you don't really know what means feminist. And this is a problem in this world nowadays. Some women and girls say, I'm feminist. Okay, you say you're feminist. Okay, what means feminist? Just like the people talk about Andrew Tate, say he's a misogynistic person. Okay, what means misogynist? Okay, they don't know about these words, the meaning of these words, and only talk about
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I can't
Because
really-
I think
understand this type of people.
Yeah, I think it's the part of mental matrix. It's all mental matrix. When like I said before, they believe that if everyone finds, for example, Andrew misogynistic, and he's a misogynist, and everyone thinks like that almost.
Yeah.
From older people, for example, in Western world, everything that's opposite, that it's immediately bad. They all think that it's if anyone is saying that he's actually not misogynist, he's crazy. This guy is crazy. He's saying that he's normal, but these are people mental matrix. This is mental matrix mind.
Yeah.
They don't know that everything can be opinion. How you look on the world is an opinion. When you see even a simple thing like a plant, someone says it's green, someone says it's more yellow or blue, and we cannot define some things, but it doesn't mean some people cannot just express themselves in some speeches. They can say what they want. Personal opinion. That's all. Personal opinion of Andrew.
Yeah.
So the next question is how you define matrix and how are you planning to escape?
I talk about the matrix, I define the matrix. I think the matrix, the word, we live on it. And I think I don't want to talk about matrix, about mentally, about real matrix. I think this is my opinion. And all people can hate me about this, but I don't care. I think this word is not real. This word is like the Matrix movie, you know? We can escape from with the physically, not about mentally only. But if about escape from Matrix mentally, yeah, I escape from Matrix mentally for 100%. But yeah, physically, no, you can see me now, okay? But how I escape from Matrix, about the mentally, I don't have any, options to say I escape from Matrix with this work and this work. It's only about your mind. It depends on you. Yeah, I can't say anything to suggest people to do this to escape from Matrix. Maybe it's not work for you.
Yeah, I totally agree with your point and how it works.
Yeah.
So the question I want to ask is more about bonus question. It's like situation in your country.
Yeah.
And do you support Talibans? Why not?
I don't really know about Taliban to say my opinion about this type of people. Yeah, I don't really know about this type of people. I mean Taliban. And I can't say I support this type of people. No, because I don't know this type of people. And this is my reason. No, I don't support this type of people.
Yeah. Okay. I fully agree, because in Europe, in the last time, situation of country of Iran and countries around, it's described as one of the main characters of this region. It's always about Taliban, about political. If I say to my dad, I meet guy from I don't know if I should say Iran or Iran. I don't know, but I say
It's
Iran.
Iran. No problem.
Yeah. So when I meet a guy, when I say to my dad, "Oh, I'll meet a guy from Iran," and he's like, Talibans. Maybe he believes in Talibans. Why he believes? Is he like from the Taliban propaganda matrix? Does he thinks they are right? They are attacking some people. What is going on? And it's actually crazy that when I asked you about your situation in your country on I believe in Instagram, you had response which was similar
Yeah.
to reaction from me 3 years ago
Yeah.
when Polish party Peace, which is not peace, of course, it's Law and Justice. They won the elections, and there was the same reaction from you to your political situation of country.
Yeah.
And it is actually crazy when I find it that when you answer, it is like, yeah, but some crazy shit is happening. Like, of course, there are bad people and wrong, bad, wrong, and good and right.
Yeah.
And of course, what we can do, politics is politics. It's crazy, and people can be really mad and bad. And it's crazy because in Europe, if you would ask a person to just predict how people from your country would answer for question, how is your politics? They would think that you are starving to death and begging, no, everything is that bad. And when I hear you, you are saying everything logically. And then I remind myself about the Matrix and how media works.
Yeah.
Because in media, we almost everywhere, when I hear Iran, Talibans, oh, I can't go there. Oh, Afghanistan, total Talibans. I hear Pakistan, oh, war. And then when I go to Instagram and check stories of people in, for example, Pakistan, I see, oh, traveling content, oh, people are driving through mountains. And then I Google North Korea on the internet.
Yeah.
And the same with North Korea. They speak, the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, just killed someone by his shark in the pool. And I'm like, whoa, this guy is crazy. And then I'm going to the profile of guy that actually travels there to North Korea, and it's like, no pool with sharks. No, also, of course, the political system is rigged there.
Yeah.
But river, way, car, everything is almost on its place, and it's not a panic. Oh my God, everyone is starving. In media, for example, in all countries, if you hear Afghanistan or Iran or Iraq, everyone thinks that about earthquakes, about war, and about politics, ultra politics and corruption only. And we see here on our TV a lot of videos from your country, from another, from North Korea. And then when I speak to people from around the world, they are like, yeah, I traveled to this country. No, I didn't have a problem. And I want just to say that it is actually crazy how the Matrix work, because they told my dad, my parents, my mom, grandparents that the world looks differently, and I'm afraid because they believe what the news tell, because they are smart people in glasses in the news.
Can I say
And
something
here-
about my country? When you
Yeah.
talk about the fake news we see in
Yeah.
Instagram, but we have a problem, but different on different way. The fake news of Iran, you can see this fake news on Instagram, like people have a good life and don't have any problems. You see
Yeah.
some people have some party, good life, but no, in my country it's not really like Instagram and I don't know, TikTok or anything.
Yeah.
Is
Okay, yeah.
opposite of North Korea in my country.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's opposite. But I don't really care about political issues in my country, you know. I live my life and
Yeah.
I want to work and earn money more than, I don't know, Elon Musk. I don't
Yeah.
care about the political issues. Oh, he dropped some atomic bomb on this country. Oh my God, I have to do something, make some story and write stop war, free Palestine, or I don't know, free Israel. Okay, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
if I say free this country, nothing will be happen.
Yeah,
You know?
and the people from my environment and my country, imagine then they sitting here and they were like, this guy, no, I can't believe he's not in the pro. No, I can't believe he's not from this country. No,
Yeah.
deny this information. Everyone would do this because you say truth, and I see that you say what you see. And when you talk me about an issue with also fake news and what you see about your country and how people are having fun or social media, these are problems
Yeah.
that people from your country actually see. Not that we see on the TV some big screens of bombing and everything. There is also a normal life there.
Yeah.
There is no, you cannot just go in to, maybe I would say you cannot just go on higher level of ridiculous thinking than some sort of politics. You cannot just think that in some country people are like on two sides, this who likes Talibans and this who doesn't like, and they don't do anything about arguing and about living in scary life or being afraid. And it actually turns that you said really important things, this that you see another problems, and it's not in this case that important.
Yeah. And yeah, I said that in my country is very different. It's very different. People only want to show off some, I don't know, the works they do in their life, and this is not good because some people thinks in Iran we have some bad situation, but some people thinks we have good life and we don't have any problem. Yeah, people don't have to show off them good times in their life, and sometimes have to show to people and viewers how life is shit in Iran, you know. I want this to my people of my country to show these problems.
Fully understand. Yeah, fully understand, because through these people like you, we see an actual problem in this world that I don't know if it's controversial, but I will say that people in your age, in my age, but in your age, in your country, are really important, because this is the nuance. This is a chance for people to be better, to develop skills, and there is only way to repair and fix the problems of today is to listen to people like you, from even teenagers, because these are people of the future. And I think really you said really smart things, and I'm really shocked about the situations that I see now in the TV here, and problems that you talk here that are not that popular and that interesting to tell, but are actually important. Important for young people in the future. And future and young people are the most important thing. Yeah. So I would finish with my questions and speeches, our speeches. In this moment, I think it's 2 hours almost, 1:56, and it's been a great work that we cooperated and everything went good with our internet connection. So I think, wish you that you will be ready for everything. That's only thing.
Thank you. And I don't know really how to end this podcast, but thanks for watching this video, and thanks for being here, Shimon.
I know. Maybe I know, Bruce. I know how to finish it. I must do like this with my phone also, and do some quotes.
Okay.
their friends, their viewers.
Yeah.
I wish all of you love, joy, and happiness. I hope you make it. I'm rooting for you. Szymon Pomorski and Bruce.